Welcome to Kitco News. I'm Niels Christensen. We're here in beautiful Dawson City for the Yukon Mining Investors Conference. I'm here with CEO John McConnell, CEO of Victoria Gold, the Canada's newest gold mine. Not just the Yukon's newest gold mine, but Canada's. The last 3 years, you've gone from shovel ready to now you want to produce in
shovel in the ground.
Yeah, shovel in the ground to producing second half of next year. Just tell us a little bit about the journey.
Well, the journey started, probably going back to 2007. That was when I first was introduced to the property. We spent a couple of years doing due diligence and negotiating with a company called Strata Gold, and the economic meltdown in the fall of 2008 and 2009 gave us the opportunity, and we acquired the property in June of 2009. Then we spent the next 3 years doing baseline work for the permitting, as well as drilling it off in detail. We published the first resource and reserve, I guess it's probably 4 years ago now, and that's the current 2.7 million ounces. Completed a feasibility study in 2016, got permits in 2016, and then we spent the next year and a half trying to come up with the financing. People recognizing the Yukon as a world-class jurisdiction, everything sort of ready for production. At any point, did it get easier? Because we always hear the stories of, it's so tough for the mining sector to get financing. Yeah, I don't think it ever got any easier. I hope that we pave the way and make it easier for the next people that come along with a nice deposit. But certainly the permitting process in the Yukon is as rigorous as I've experienced anywhere. I've found investors like a safe jurisdiction, but the thing they really look at is the quality of the asset. So, eventually we did reach an agreement with Osisko and Orion to finance the project. But they had done a year of due diligence themselves, so they really scrubbed it hard, and I think that's a validation that, they each wrote very large checks to allow us to go into production.
So give us the timeline. So you're in construction now. What's the timeline? What's the deadlines that you hope to achieve?
There will be in production 14 months from now. We'll start loading the pad next summer. The cyanide will start dripping on in probably July, and we should be pouring gold in September.
Tensions between Canada and the U.S., specifically the new tariffs on steel that the U.S. have put on Canadian steel, has that impacted your construction? I mean, has that increased costs? I mean, is that...
The equipment, the steel was all purchased months ago.
Okay.
Good
timing.
We purchased the trucks and shovels over a year ago now. They've been sitting in Edmonton, and they're currently being transported to site, and assembly of that equipment will start here in the next couple of weeks. But we're fortunate we missed these trade tariffs, but I'm seeing in the local paper that even contractors in the Yukon are noticing significant increases.
That's all the questions I have. I thank you very much for your time, and my congratulations. I think.
Thank you.
Cheers. And please stay with us for more content from Dawson City.